Welcome to day 8 of 30 days of taming your tongue. Before I go into, I want to just give a quick review of a vocabulary word. I'm reviewing this because I didn't know what it meant, so I would like to review it before we go into the reading. Deprecating. It means tending to disparage or belittle someone or something. It can also refer to showing strong disapproval or a failure to value something. In essence, it's a lack of appreciation or a dismissive attitude towards the subject in question. So basically that you are disapproving something or someone, and you're belittling that something or someone, okay? The self-deprecating tongue. Moses said to the Lord, "O Lord, I have never been eloquent, neither in the past, nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow to speech and tongue." Exodus 4:10. You engage in self-deprecation when you think or speak of yourself as being of little or no worth, and thereby minimize the value of what you bring to the table or have to offer. Notice how Satan seeks to take us from one extreme to the other. He tries to make us either boastful or bashful. He tries to make us think that we are the bomb, slang for really hot stuff, or done bomb, totally blew it. Don't be ignorant of his tricks. Self-deprecation is often disguised as humility, but in reality, it is a rejection of the Word of God, which assures us we can do all things through Christ who strengthened us. Philippians 4:13. Watch those negative labels you put on yourself. What others call you is not important. It is only what you call yourself. Consider the account of Jesus and the man who had been possessed by demons by a very long time. Jesus asked him, saying, "What is thy name?" And he said, "Legion," because many devils were entered into him. Luke 8:30 from the King James Version. A legion was a major unit of Roman army consisting up to 6,000 troops. Legion was not this man's given name. Being possessed by a legion of demon was a temporary condition he had to come to accept as a permanent reality. He had to deal with the problem for so long that he labeled or defined himself by his experience. Have you had an experience that you have allowed to define you? Perhaps you have labeled yourself as fasto because you have battled your weight for a long time with no apparent victory in sight. Alternatively, maybe you have defined yourself as a victim because you were truly victimized more than once. You may even consider yourself a failure because you are divorced. It is time to abandon the negative labels and redefine yourself. Self-deprecation displeases God. When Moses complained that he was inadequate to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, bondage became of his speech impediment. God became upset. The Lord said to him, "Who gave you his mouth? Who makes him deaf or mute? Who gives him sight or makes him blind? It is not I, the Lord. Now go. I will help you speak, and I will teach you what to say." Exodus 4, verses 11 through 12. What an awesome promise from an omnipotent being who cannot lie. We must reject the spirit of inadequacy. Without God, we can do nothing anyway. With him, we can do all things because of reality of his word. We can walk in confidence, not in ourselves, but in the grace of God that empowers us. Today's affirmation. God is able to make all grace abound towards me, so that I always have all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. And remember that you were wonderfully made in the image of the Lord. And he knew you before you were in your mom's womb. Psalm 139.